guys, welcome back to another episode of How Badly Can You Screw Up a Squarebody? All jokes aside, we know a lot of you guys have been following us since the video that we made about this red Squarebody in the back. And since then, we have not had a lot of time to dedicate to it. For one, customers come first. And for two, we just had a lot more pressing projects. And for three, it was kind of frustrating, this truck, to be honest. A lot of people made comments about some of the videos about I was whining or crying. Look, guys, there is no whining or crying in this game. You take your lumps and you go with it. I was just pointing out some imperfections in a truck, which were not just some. There was a list, then there was another list, then there was another list of a truck that was sold to be a beautiful square body. Now it's coming in shape. It is a red square body. It is a pretty truck. A few things right off the bat. The bed liner is finished. That turned out really good. I got one of the pages of the list in here. Let's see here. The windows didn't work. They work. The door locks didn't work. They work. We didn't even have a key for the lock on the outside, so we got new key locks, cylinders, and keys. The differential was leaking. That's been fixed. The brake pedal had no cover. That's been fixed. Under the hood, it had no washer bottle. It had no overflow bottle, or if it did, I think they were painted black, honestly. It goes back so far, I can't remember. It needed a radiator. The battery tray was rotten. That got replaced. The doors didn't close without slamming it with 250 pounds of force, as you see. They open and close now. Half the lights didn't work. All the lights in the bed area didn't work. Now they work. We still got to do some stuff in the off-road shop, and honestly, we've just been too busy, like legitimately super busy, customer after customer after customer, and that's great. And a ton of square body stuff, so thanks. And another thing, we'll do a particular video, I'm hoping tomorrow, because we're getting really close, and it's because of you guys. And like I said, some of the content came from this truck here. A lot of followers. This video went pretty viral, and people finally started watching us, I guess, saying, dang, these guys, one, know what they're doing, two, don't mind not bullcrapping the situation and being real. And three, some people just got educated, like, don't be a fool. Don't see this roll across. This rolled across one of the big auctions, red carpet, legitimately, on television, and was kind of a turd. Well, was really a turd. The bumpers weren't bolted on. There was an air cleaner. Air cleaner was missing. That's been done. None of the gauges worked. I think they all work now. It was just a legit laundry list of problems. So we've gone a long ways. It's better. It's still not great. It does start and run. I did notice something. The signal lights, I didn't know why the signal lights weren't working. They never took their tape off, that they took the time to tape off their dash to paint this when they could have just bought one. Some people go to some pretty stupid lengths, guys. I mean, ridiculous. So anyway, doors close. They open. They're proper. Windows work. Locks work. It's come a long ways. We got the hubs to put on it. They're going to do that tomorrow. Put the spring bushings in it. A few of the off-road shop type things we're going to finally get knocked out. AJ just drove it back from the bed liner shop. It's running, driving, shifting, operating like it's supposed to. We're going to do a safety inspection, pull the wheels off, check all the brakes. So it's coming along. You guys have probably seen in the background of some of the videos. It's really been out of sight, out of mind. It was literally blocked in the back corner, blocked in with 30 vehicles probably. But still a cool square body, still a short bed. We're gonna clean up the frame, clean up underneath of it. It's got BF Goodrich tires, it's got chrome wheels. It's a red short bed Chevy. It does have a cow hood. One of the coolest things about it, I guess, is a cow hood. But anyway, just our update on the project, serious project, square body Chevrolet truck. That is coming along very nicely. And again, we really do appreciate you guys, even though, like I said, a lot of y'all jumped on this video. I never called out the previous owner, which did call me. Never called out the auction company out of respect. We probably should have blasted both of them, but we didn't. And we have watched a lot closer, I'll be honest. I've sent people to some of these sales, which you should not have to do. I should be able to be confident in buying vehicles. And some of them high end, like, you know, 100, 150, even a $200,000 one I recently purchased. You should be able to pretty confidently buy those vehicles through the description of the auction, the description of the seller, and the disclosures. And you really can't. And I don't like to do a lot of stuff with auction. I really hate it for the most part, but I can't go around and find every Squarebody in somebody's backyard, obviously. We can't go around and find every Lamborghini in somebody's backyard, Volkswagen. We got to get a lot of stuff hand to hand, and we unfortunately have to deal with the auction in some cases. So, perfect example, don't be fooled. If something is too good to be true, it 100% always is. There is no too good to be true story. We would have heard it by now. 20,000 plus vehicles that have been through our hands just in sales, and another 20,000 plus vehicles in the off-road side with accessories, upgrades, parts. So might as well say 50,000 vehicles we've touched, and there's never a too good to be true deal. There really isn't. So just be cautious, be careful, pay attention. If you buy a lifted truck, please bring it in if you're local to us. Pay the shop an hour's labor to go over it. We see a lot of people buying their son's vehicles or their daughter's vehicles, especially lifted vehicles. Spend a couple $100, let us check it out, especially if you buy it from another dealer or a private owner even. Let us shake it down and give you some advice, at least give you a list. Here you go, you know, this is what you got. Most of this was more cosmetic, it wasn't as much safety, but when we get underneath that, we're gonna find some safety stuff. And you just don't wanna be cruising down the road and have a wheel fly off, have a ball joint break, have a tie rod fall off. You know, all those things are, if you don't know parts that I'm describing, all those things are pretty catastrophic. They're going to cause your truck to hit a wall, hit a guardrail, hit a ditch, hit a tree. You don't want that happening. So pay attention. Again, I hate that we had to start off a bad note on this truck because it really could have gone the other way. Frame off restored is the way it was described. We'll show you guys some frame off restored stuff really soon. One of our crew cabs is almost through the paint shop, and it is frame off, rotisserie. We're gonna bring you some pictures and videos of it. You'll be able to appreciate a good Squarebody build, and a couple more cool ones getting ready to roll in. So we have some more content for you either end of the week or first of next week. So thanks guys. Davis Drives and Davis Auto Sales in Richmond, Virginia. And AJ, well, we hadn't show them the, just looked out and caught this out of the corner of my eye. My favorite, the one I have been driving a lot, the Squarebody Fall Guy replica. That's not the Fall Guy truck. That's not the one he jumped. That's not the one from the TV show. We know the color's not perfectly right. We know it doesn't have the trap door on the side. We know it doesn't have the Dixie Peck tires. Thank you guys for reminding us. We love every comment. Every time y'all make a comment, it just boosts it up more. We built this truck in basically one shop day. Even though it was over 2 or 3 days, it was only 2 or 3 hours at a time. But we took this Squarebody that drives down the road phenomenally with ice cold AC and made it into a cool looking replica of a TV show truck. And I will drive this truck across the country with comfort. One of my favorite Squarebodies with the windows up and the AC on, it does not even have any wind noise. So cool, amazing, awesome truck. Just had to show you guys that one more time. And then, if you don't like square bodies, well, that's okay. We got the any level lift Super Duty. We got the solid axle, front and rear coilover Duramax. And the one on the end is really not for sale. That's one of my personal trucks, but the big old Sky and Over 44 7.3 Power Stroke truck. Or we'll sell you a rolling smokehouse, barbecue trailer, a tow truck, a CXT. I'll even sell you the trailer with all our logos on it. Even give you some advertising expense. Thanks guys, appreciate it. It's been a long day. A lot of good content tomorrow. Thanks for the support. 100,000 is very close and coming at us any day now. So thanks guys.